Hello, my name is David Price. I'm a graduate from the University of Texas at Arlington and a former history teacher. I'm applying to SMU Guildhall in order to further my goal of becoming a video game level designer. My desire to become a level designer stems from my love of video games and passion for designing them. But overall, I would say that I love the process of creating, designing, and playing video games. Some of my favorites that I've played include Rocket League, Baldur's Gate 3, and Skyrim. Other interests that I have are Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons. I'm an avid reader, with my favorite book being The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. I'm also a big fan of history. After college, I became a history teacher due to my passion for the subject. However, as time went on and I began to make levels in my free time, I discovered where my true passion lies. The biggest challenge, though, was making the decision to take the leap from one career path to another. Ultimately, though, I decided to pursue level design because it is what I felt would make me happier. After making the decision, I reached out to my close friend Dakota Loop, a former Guildhall alumni, in order to figure out how to break into the industry. He provided a significant amount of information as well as a recommendation for Guildhall. After looking into the program on my own, I concluded that it would greatly further my goal of becoming a video game level designer. I began to assemble my portfolio in order to showcase in the application. One project in particular from my portfolio I believe does a good job of guiding the player through the level is my Fallout 4 level. I believe it does this through the implementation of several forms of conveyance.
For example, throughout the level, I use leading lines to subtly guide the player's eyes towards where they should look. At the beginning of the level, I use the Nuka-Cola and cigarette machines to guide the player towards the design path to the right. Then, in the middle of the level, I use the trash can as well as the plywood walkway to guide the player onto the platform, as well as the barrels and signposts to have the player looking toward the tunnel leading to the stadium. Another form of conveyance I used to guide the player was framing. I used the tunnel as a pinch point so that when the player came out of the tunnel, they would clearly see the combat arena, the boss with the quest item, and the way out of the stadium. Also, by giving the player this view, it allows them to approach the combat zone in any way they see fit.
Thank you for considering me for admission into Guildhall. If you have any questions or need any information, feel free to contact me. I look forward to hearing from you.